was doing some digging around, and while doing so, I ran into this box here, as well as this box here, and both of them are full of Funko products, and I haven't opened them up for years. And I'll be honest, the only thing that I really can see is like inside the handles, but that's about it. And before I crack into these, if you guys are wondering, Tristan, why do you have these boxes? It's because about, I want to say 2 years ago, my office moved. And when I moved, I put a lot of stuff into boxes, and I haven't opened them up because I kind of just stashed them away, and I've been showing off the new stuff and not really going back and showing off stuff like this. And so I guess let's get into this by taking off the lid for the first box, and ooh, some interesting stuff. All right, let me put this down here, and we'll kind of just go through them one at a time. And I want to start with this, which is completely empty, but I guess I can still show it. It is a Chewbacca Wacky Wobbler box. These were made by Funko, and if you guys don't know, it's something they used to do a while ago. This would have been, is there a year on it? I'm gonna guess like, well, the year that it came out, so yeah, 2015 it says on the bottom here. And they're really just like more detailed, realistic characters, and they haven't done many of them recently. Actually, it's probably been a couple years since they've done one. And I'm pretty sure this is one that my mom's got up in her collection, so that's why I've just got the box. Oh, and actually, now that I think about it, here's another one that I think, yeah, this is it. My mom's got this one upstairs as well. I got it for, it looks like $5 a long time ago. It's Rosanna Dana from SNL. Again, another one that's not in my collection, but I kept the box if I ever wanted to do something with it in the future. Now we can actually get into some boxed figures, and there's a couple in here that I kind of want to check the price for, like this Hello Kitty, as well as Princess Diana. And then actually taking a look at more like normal Funko Pops inside of here, we also have the Kool-Aid Man, and it seems like those are the only 3 inside of this box. Well, hold on, I stand corrected. 3 normal figures, because I'm seeing a Freddy Funko that's in a protector, but I can only see the top so far. But before we get to that, let me take a look at these and find out exactly how much they're worth. I'm kind of curious. Alrighty, so I've been doing some digging here, and it looks like Princess Diana goes for about, I don't know, $30. And then I'm also seeing here that the Hello Kitty, because this is the original one, and of course my box is pretty damaged, but it's going for about $120 in a mint one. And now let me show you guys a little bit closer, because it really isn't great, but I think I got this one at a thrift store for like maybe $5, so even if I get like 30 or 40 for it, which I'm not going to be selling it, but you know what I mean, if I were to sell and get it for like that much, I wouldn't complain. Alrighty, now let's find out how much Kool-Aid Man is going for. It looks like this is a $16 figure, so pretty much retail still. Alright, now the next thing that I want to show you guys inside of here is actually these that Funko made a while ago. They're kind of like these retro Freddy figures, and if you guys don't know, Freddy is their mascot. And so it looks like I've got this Holiday Freddy, as well as this one here, the Funko HQ Freddy, to go with their store. You can see that this Freddy actually has the logo in the middle there. That's the globe in the front when you first walk in. And then we also have the a Mariachi Freddy. That's kind of a funny one. And then let's see, it looks like we've got 3 more inside of here. So we've got the Funko's one when they first announced their cereal that they were making. And then we've got this one here, which is Rain City Freddy, probably because Seattle is considered Rain City, I think. And I know that Everett is really close to there because they're both in Washington, so maybe that's what it is. And then like I mentioned, I do have one more inside of here, which is the Aloha Freddy. And I'm not sure if I have every single one, but I'm definitely close with these guys. And so definitely some cool figures to find, and I'm probably gonna have to put them on display. I'm just not exactly sure where. But that's for later to figure out. Now, let's get into the last 2 things inside of this box. And before I check out that Freddy Funko, which is probably gonna be a little bit pricey, let's take a look at this Build-a-Freddy. And now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is probably right around the time when I actually took a trip to the Funko HQ. That's why we've got so many Freddys inside of here. And this is how they originally used to do the Build-a-Freddy figures. You could either do a Freddy Funko or Monster. And so I'm guessing inside of here, this is a Freddy. I'm just not exactly sure whose, because I think my mom and I both built one, and maybe I even built 2. And so let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, yeah, I'll have to go back to the video, but I'm pretty sure this is my mom's. It looks like it. And this is definitely different from the way you do it now, because of course you can build like pretty much whoever you want. It doesn't have to be Freddy, or actually, I don't even know if you can build Freddy anymore. But anyways, you can definitely still build figures. It's just you don't do it like Mr. Potato Head. It's actually on a screen. And if you guys want to take a look at it, well, here's the Freddy. And I think this is just something so cool to have in the collection still, because you can kind of look back on it and be like, you remember when you used to be able to like Mr. Potato Head a Freddy at their store? And if you take a look on the back here, you can see it actually has the flagship store Pop Factory all over it. I don't even know if you guys really care, but I just get super excited about stuff like this. And now, everybody, let's take a look at the Freddy inside of this box to find out what it is. Oh, wow! sold. Okay, so this is limited to 1,000 pieces. It's actually from, what do we got here? Fun Days 2018, so it's a little while ago. And if you guys want to take a look at it, it is the Copper Chrome Freddy. And actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I actually have one right behind me here as well. I totally forgot I had two of this one, but it looks like the one behind me, the sticker's not looking great, so I guess, hey, we're getting a bit of an upgrade. And now this is one that I totally have to check to see how much it's worth. I don't even know what to look up. Maybe it'll just look up Chrome and Freddy. It'll probably show up. Alrighty, it looks like this one here is called Copper Freddy Funko, and it is worth, or actually, is this Orange Freddy Funko? It looks, honestly, it looks orange, if I were to guess, and it's going for 105 bucks. Okay, so I checked the Copper Chrome Freddy online, and it looks like they're both 1,000 pieces, and they both look very similar as well. So we'll just say it's 100 bucks just in case it is copper, because it's only a $5 difference. And so there we go, everybody. That was box number 1. And so I guess let's crack into box number 2 and find out what the first thing is on top. Ooh, wow. All right, very similar. Let me throw this one off to the side, and we'll see what is going on in here. And this right on top, I just noticed, we've got another one of the retro Freddys. It's actually Super Freddy from the Freddy Funko show, which is definitely neat. And this one's also probably a little bit newer. Yeah, 2019, which is still a couple years old, of course, but the Freddy Funko show wasn't that long ago, and this is probably like one of the last ones they actually created. And so in total for those guys, I have 7, and if there's any that I'm missing, please pop it in the comment section below. But now let's get on to the next thing here, which is, I guess we'll do some of the non-Funko things. Like I've got Bold and Brash, which if I'm gonna be honest, belongs in the trash. And then I also have this here for some reason, the World's Best Boss coffee mug ornament, couldn't tell ya. And let me see if there's anything else that isn't Funko related. Okay, I guess we've also got this Marilyn Monroe Pez. I believe it was exclusive to somewhere specific, I just can't think of where. Actually, you know what, now that I say it, I believe it was It's Sugar, maybe somewhere like that. And then let's see what else we've got. Ooh, okay, these are interesting. I've got some Tiny Ghost stuff in here. And now if you guys don't know what that is, it's actually a company done by Reese O'Brien, who is a former designer over at Funko. Actually, I believe he used to be the lead designer. And I pretty much see his stuff at every single convention that I go to, so when there's something that I enjoy, I try to pick it up. And some of you guys might remember at the old office, I used to have some of them on display in my middle room because I don't really have that much room anymore with like a bunch of random shelves. I kind of had to put them away. And so if you guys want to take a look, we've got 2 sets of pins as well as this mystery one, which is kind of like glitter clear. And then if you guys want to take a look at these, I believe one of them would have been over at New York Comic Con, and then the other one was when they came to Fan Expo, and I'm pretty sure you got both of these over at the Fugitive Toys booth. So some pretty rare stuff. And now let's see what we've got. Actually, let's do this because I saw the ball, but no clue. I am noticing that it does say Funko on it. Oh, it also says Snapsies, which is very similar to Funko's, what are they calling them now? Five Nights at Freddy's Snap figures. And so what it is you would snap them together. And I guess technically these characters here would snap together with the Five Nights at Freddy's ones. And if you guys want to take a look, they kind of just seem like this. I remember they were supposed to go to places like Target and Walmart, and I don't know if I ever saw them at very many of them. I think they also sold them online, and they also had them at the Funko store, of course. But yeah, there's like a completed one. It's kind of fun because you can kind of mix and match, you know? It was almost like you wanted to collect them all, and I feel like that's what Funko was going for, and I still think they're kind of fun. I just don't really have a use for them, you know? And now it looks like we've got some bubble wrap inside of here, but then I'm also noticing, some more of the Build-A-Figures. So we've got Monsters, which is the other one that you could have done besides Freddy. And so it seems like we've got 2 of them in here, which are definitely interesting. Then we've also got, yeah, this one here, which is kind of like a cowboy Freddy, and I'm sure this was the horse that came with them. And then we've also got another superhero Freddy. Pretty fun. I mean, they do look nice for sure, and I kind of enjoy having all of these pieces because I don't believe you can get most of them now if you were to go build one. And let me see if there's any other pieces down here. Yeah, we've got like a turkey leg as well as, this one's tail. I believe it would just fit in just like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's the 4, not bad. Okay, now it looks like we also have 2 more empty boxes, but they both are Funko ones, so I might as well show you guys like this here, the Gizmo as Gremlin. Definitely interesting. It was a Pop and Tee bundle, and this is what they used to look like a little bit. And then if you guys want to take a look on the back, there's the Pop and there's the t-shirt. And if I'm not mistaken, I should have Gizmo. Actually, yeah, it is right here. Let me see if I can get it, because it's always been in my background, just a little bit lower than you guys can see. And if you guys want to take a look, this is the one that was exclusive to FYE, and it's honestly one of my favorite Pops from the Gremlin set. Now, it looks like we also have some smaller stuff inside of here, like Funko... Oh, these are the Funko Mints that you can only get over at the HQ. And then it looks like I also have a vaulted vinyl lanyard, as well as a Chase Box Attack pin. When's the last time he made a video? No, but seriously though, Box Attack, I would love to see you come back and make videos regularly. And then I'm also noticing some Star Wars mystery minis on the bottom here, and it looks like we've got 3 of them. D.O., Finn, as well as Rey. Actually, pretty fitting, because I'm pretty sure they just announced that there's going to be another Rey movie coming soon for Star Wars. So definitely something cool to have, and I feel like with that announcement, maybe the Pops are going to go up in value too, so it's a good thing I still have a bunch of them. Okay, now it looks like we've got... Oh, shoot, I thought it was a Pop that's full, but no, we've got another empty box. This one here was a good one too. This is actually one that my grandpa had up in his collection. I believe it's still up in his room if we wanted to go check it out, but it is the Freddy Funko Fish, and actually, let me show you. So this is the empty box, but I also had my own, which has been in the background for as long as I can remember. If you guys want to take a look at it, here it is. Seriously a fun figure. Oh, but actually, now that I'm looking at it, this one here was the brown pant Freddy, when this one was the yellow pants. I don't remember which one was rarer, but I guess we could bring it down again. I don't know, but I like keeping it up there though. Now let's get back into things that actually have their product inside, where we've got some playing cards down here, as well as something that Funko hasn't made in a long time, and it's called Tin-tastic. Now, before I open up that one, if you guys want to take a look at the playing cards, we've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, which actually goes really well with this here. And then I also have this playing card one. So they came in a couple different ways. You could get the tin versions of them, or you could get these ones here, which is kind of like the normal box of cards. I've never opened up this one, and I'm probably not going to, because we can at least take a look at what they look like with the Marvel ones here. And if you guys want to check it out, I mean, it is just a pile of them, and I seriously enjoy them. Like, we've got Black Widow. We've also got a bunch of others, like, is that Spider-Man? As well as, I believe that's Loki there. I don't know, just some really fun stuff, and I'm glad that I was able to find these. And it's also looking like they were made by Cardinal and not Funko, and they were also the ones that made the original puzzles, but now that they have the board games as well as Puzzle Company, I guess they make them for Funko, which totally makes sense. And anyways, now let's get into the Tin-tastic here, because I believe it would be like erasers, stickers, pencils. It's almost supposed to be like, if you were to bring it to school, like a pencil case, which would honestly be really fun for a kid to have these at school. And if you guys want to take a look, here are the 2 pencils. I don't believe there's anything like Funko about them. They're just like TMNT style, you know? And then we also have this set of stickers, which is a little bit wrecked up because it had to be kind of like folded inside the tin, but still really cool to have. And then if you guys want to take a look at this, there's Funko erasers, and I feel like this could make a really fun short in the future. Maybe I'll do a whole thing like explaining them if you guys ever want to see that. But anyways, just some fun stuff inside of here. And there is one more thing inside of the box that I wanted to show you guys, and it's also another Tin-tastic, but it's what they looked like before you opened up the box. Or actually, not even a box. It came inside of one of those things that are like super hard to open up, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's these here. And it looks like this one is the Adventure Time one, and it's actually a Jake tin. It's got the 2 pencils on the side as well as these over here, and it says that they're stickers inside, but I guess we'll have no clue what they look like because I'm not opening this thing. But I'm sure I can find a photo online, so if you guys want to check it out, there it is. And it seems like on the bottom, I only paid 15 bucks for this thing, which honestly isn't that bad. And so anyways, everybody, there we go. That is my time capsule of Funko products from 5 years ago. And anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy today's video. And also, if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, I've got a bunch more that we could totally crack open. I think I have about 8 of these boxes in total, these being 2 of them, so like about 6 more that I could open up. But I know some of the other ones are like Amiibos and Hot Wheels cars, so I don't know if you guys would want to see that. But if you do, we could totally do it for a video. And anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow!